How we doing there, YouTube? The Squirrel Hurts here again. Got a video for you today of one of my personal favourite games, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5, I believe. I think for me this has got to be my favourite game of all time. Probably completed this game around 7 times now on 3 different consoles, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and this is now the remastered version on the Xbox One. Video I'm going to give to you today is, for me, my take on the opening quest, character creations, decisions to be made at the beginning which could affect your Skyrim journey. Please leave your comments below if you feel or disagree or agree with some ideas that I put out there. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm going to shut up for a bit now and take you through the first little bit. Enjoy.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Dibella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helge. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
To go inside.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line.
One of the first AI characters you encounter is this prison guard. I think she's a human or a Nord, but she's got some real attitude. You'll hear her speak like crap to everyone in a minute.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Keep watching. He thinks he can run.
Feel like running?
Maybe not.
You there. Step forward. Who are you?
So again, if we just cast our vision back to the last scene, the chap with the Imperial armor on, the Quill, he plays an important part in your decision making when you're trying to escape Helge later on in this video. So just pay attention to what he says, because it could help. So you've got lots of different races to play from: the Argonians, the Bretons, the Dark Elf, the High Elf, Imperial, I think that's just like a human, the Khajiit, they featured in the Oblivion series as well, Nords, I think they're humans as well, different type of human, the Orcs, the Redguard, and the Wood Elf. For me personally, I'm quite into my magic, so I quite like the mage race. So I quite like either a high elf, as they come with they're strongly gifted in the arcane arts, and they regenerate magic very quickly. Dark elves, same sort of attributes, a little bit more on the darker sort of destructive spells, I think, for the dark elf. So I think I'm going to choose. I might choose myself to be a wood elf. So I'm a wood elf. It's somewhat different. I'm going to move on to the body. You obviously can make them male or female. A lot of the time I play as female characters. I might be a bit different playing as a male character this time. Obviously there's a level of presets that you can go through. Picking a character. Sometimes I prefer to do them myself. I'll set them up to what sort of colour I want them to be. Keep them white. I make them a little bit more bulky. He can be a bit ripped. I might make him a bit ripped, to be fair. It's a bit more menacing. Move on to his head. Make his complexion, make him a bit darker. Age. Pretty cool like that. Make him dirty. Let's give him some scars, I think. Scars always look quite cool. Like that one was quite cool. There's 3 scars and just like sort of Wolverines that pop at him. If anyone quite likes the X-Men series. War paint, that's sometimes quite good. And the war paint, I quite like the sort of the 3 marks around the eyes. It's quite cool. Probably go for that, to be fair. There, that's probably pretty cool. More paint colour. Make it whatever colour you wish, whatever stands out. Red's always quite a good standout colour against a pale complexion. Can make his nose A little bit different. Just give him a little bit more of a human nose. A little bit better. Nose height. Not make him too snotty, do we? Nose length. But right, jaw width. A little bit more of a wider face because he's a bit more broad. Make his jaw a bit higher. Make his jaw a bit forward. Cheekbones. Not too bad actually. Cheek colour. Laughter lines. Let's have a look at his eyes now, his eye shape. Try and have them looking at me so I can see what shape his eyes are. The only trouble with the elves is they do look a little bit sort of serious all the time because of their eye shape, but you can try and soften them up a bit if you don't want one looking so menacing. Give him some cool black eyes, that's pretty cool. Lowering his eyes down a little bit, I tend to find sometimes makes them a little bit more human. Eye width, you can make them cross-eyed. Eye depth. Sometimes bringing their eyes out a little bit makes them look a little bit more alien actually. There we go. Eyeliner, I'll give him some guy liner if he's a bloke. A little bit. Eyeshadow as well, giving his eyes a little bit more depth. Tint. And he's a little bit cool now, quite buff. Brow type. And some cool eyebrows. There's a Mr. Spock there by the look of it. Yeah, Mr. Spock. So Mr. Spock, that was cool. His eyebrows a little bit more so he's a bit more surprised. Mouth. Even massive lips. There's quite a few to choose from. Sort of smiling there. That's not a bad knife, I suppose. Drop his mouth down a little bit. Chin width. Getting them to look at the camera all the time sometimes is quite difficult. Don't want to give him too wide a chin. Change the colour of his lips. Give him sort of darker coloured lips, I think. Hairstyles, oh yes, there's quite a few. Ponytail. Mohawk, I think, looks quite good. It's not too bad. Got a good one. Bit of a long fat, yeah, friar tuck. That's not too bad, he got a bit of a plait in him. You still see his ears. Facial hair, should we give him some facial hair? Give him a beard. Loads to choose from. I'll give him a bit of a beard. Hair colour. Blonde hair. Right the way through to grey hair, make an old man. See if I can give him red hair to match his scar. It's quite reddish. There we go. So that's a basic character creation there for you. Once you're finished, just Just click done, okay. And then you get the chance to name your character. I normally call mine something to do with my name. Skrill, I think. Okay, back to the bloke with the quill again. Just make sure you take note of what he says. You'll meet up with him again later.
Not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure he remains returned to Valenwood. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... As you wish.
He's in a hurry to have his head removed.
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
And off comes his head. You get a nice close-up now of his head in the basket. In a minute.
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Wood Elf.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next.
I think I got some help on the way, by the sound of it.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Best piece of advice from here I can give you. Straight out into the castle in front of you. Follow the chap. This is the Imperial Guard or the Stormcloak. Dressed in blue armour.
Jarl, look. What is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now! Up through the tower. Let's go! Let's go! Before the dragon brings down the whole tower.
Just need to move.
Just have to wait for a minute for things to cool down.
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
As long as you keep following this guy in the blue here, you'll you can't go too far wrong.
You need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great.
Right, the guy in the red comes into the equation now.
Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Helge.
So make sure you follow this guy in the red now. And then you can make your decision in a minute based on what you feel you'd like to do. The scale of the dragons is absolutely fantastic in this game. So you can't pick up any armour or weapons just yet. Not until you get, whoa! So we were just taken down then by the dragon's shout. So as we run down here into the barracks, you're confronted with the guy in the blue again. Bit of a confrontation between these two.
Fine, I hope that ready takes you all to Sovereign. You, come on!
Now, got two decisions. Do you go with the guy in the red, the Imperial, or do you go with the guy in the blue? Personally, my advice is go with the guy in the red.
Where are you going? The barracks is through here!
I'll explain now. If you go with the Imperials, and you be friends with the Imperials, about 3/4 of Skyrim's population is made up of the Imperial forces.
Looks like we're...
And basically, if you were to enter any city controlled by the Imperials, controlled by the Imperials, and you were an ally with the Stormcloaks, you'll be attacked straight away, and it makes the gameplay very difficult. Whereas the way I've done it before is if I join up with the Imperials, you become an Imperial, you can then join up with the Stormcloaks at a later date and complete their quest line. Just one thing to bear in mind there. I'll shut up again now and let the game play through, but that's a point to bear in mind if you are going to play this game.
Those binds aren't going to cut themselves. Better down here. Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around. Get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Just one other thing as well, make sure you have a good look around in all these rooms while you're down here in the keep, because there are some cool stuff for you to steal.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. We only want to. If you want to die, so be it. That'll teach you to cross me. Let me see if I can get that door open. Let's go. Doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need... What was that?
Over here! An old storeroom. If you can find some potion, might come in handy.
So again, it depends what weapons you use is how you want to fight. Because I'm quite into the magical arts, I like to use like a one-handed weapon, and then my other hand I use some sort of a charm or enchantment. There are magic spells that you can get on scrolls that you can use, but they're sort of a one use only, and there's also staffs and things that you can also pick up. The good thing about magic is obviously it can be used over and over again, but you need to wait for your magic to recharge. Also as well, with this one-handed weapons you can have one in each hand, and you can also dual hand the weapons, so you can use them both at the same time, which is quite good. That also helps, I think, when you're leveling up your stats. You can level up your one-handed weaponry, and you can also become quite efficient with it as well, which is pretty good, and that helps out a lot when you're doing combat, especially against hard AIs such as like frost trolls, major trolls, bears, saber-toothed tigers, things like that.
Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that? Come on. That'll teach you to cross me.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking Helge.
A dragon, please. Make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority over me, boy.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack. Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. The ages ago. Oh, poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks.
So again, the lock picking in this game is quite good. You've got to use your left and your right analog stick if you're on the Xbox. I assume it's the same with the PlayStation. You've got to find the sort of what I would call the biting point, and turn nice and slowly. Once you turn nice and slowly, keep it slow all the way around. It should unlock, and obviously you get XP and it does level up for you as you unlock more and more gates. Aha! You get some mage's robes. The only trouble with mage's robes, if you look at the armor rating, not as good. So at the moment I've got armor rating of 50, and it's minus 25 for the robes, but obviously they are enchanted, so your magic will regenerate 50% faster. So it depends what you want to weigh up really. Do you want a fast regen, or do you want high armor? I mean, I normally stick with high armor because you can enchant your armor as well if you when you find the right plates that you can use the enchantments on, and you can also disenchant and re-enchant different items again as well. It's another thing to bear in mind when obviously creating a character. Noticing a few books that I picked up. Always good to pick up a book and have a quick read. If they're ruined books, just drop them, but if they are books of interest, make sure you read them because it can increase your speech, and it also can increase certain stats that you may have just by reading the book.
There's no way out that way.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.
It won't take us alive.
So if you ever see that sort of, looks like a glistening sort of rainbow coloured substance on the floor, it's normally a flammable sort of liquid, and it can be useful for taking out your enemies. Obviously these bowmen here who stood on it, if I could have shot an arrow or come round quickly and snuck round and lit the floor up, I could have killed them quite easily. One to bear in mind if you ever see it about.
Way out's up ahead. Come on. Let's see where this goes. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
you ever see like little ledges and alleyways and small crevices, it's always good to have a little look down in them, because there can be coins and undiscovered treasures that you can pick up and trade in stores around Skyrim.
This way, come on. What next, giant snakes?
In this next bit, you'll get to use your sneak feature.
Hold up.
So you just use the analog stick to sneak, left analog stick.
With her right now, you might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back. Easy does it. That was close.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's a blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Well, there you go, YouTube. That's the very first quest. Character creation done as well. Bang. So now you're out. You are friends to the Imperials. They shouldn't attack you if you go to any of the major towns or cities. If you look at the map, towns that are inhabited by the Empire, are Solitude. Whiterun are friends to the Empire. Anything Stormcloak related is usually over here. Windhelm, and I believe Riften is controlled by the Stormcloaks. So yeah, so you've got quite a lot to explore there. But obviously, as you are friends with the Empire, you shouldn't be attacked wherever you go, which is quite good. I hope you enjoyed this video. I should be back with more Skyrim hints and tips. Thanks for watching.
Oh, screw you guys. I'm going home. But Carmen, we're trying to... screw you guys.